Come on over, Christina Aguilera. It's time for my PSA. I do this every single video because I want to pay it forward and hopefully support and promote you. So, do you have a YouTube channel? Do you have a website? Do you have a brand? Are you a graphic designer? Are you an artist? Do you do music? Do you have an online business? Facebook, Twitter, podcasting? What do you do? Make sure to send me an email and please include those links, honey. If you don't include the link, child, you can't help me help you if you don't have the link. My email is down below and you just might get a shout out in future reviews. Let's go ahead and get into this review. Hello, what's up everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous, darling. I am doing amazing. If you are wondering why I'm like, watch out now, it's the little one that I'm not about. Well, it's because I've been sipping on my coffee. The energy level is through the roof. Make sure to go ahead and thumbs up this video. My thumbs it up. That's how I know you enjoyed it. You want to see more of these. Make sure to comment. I would love to see your comments, okay? And subscribe if you haven't already. Of course, I have my snack of the video, but here is the kicker. I need you to head over to my website, misspee.tv. The link is down below, and you can see my review for Pro Bar. They were nice enough to send me like this big old huge sampler of like, oh my god, they have so many awesome flavors, but I can't tell you here like what flavors they have. You have to head over to my website. I do a full review, and there's also a huge giveaway. If you would like to get extra entries to win the Pro Bar sampler, what I'm gonna need you to do is comment down below, because child, I'm getting ready to get into this review. But my question of the video is, what did you think about Nia, Nas, and Soulja Toddler? Or you can hit on the Princess Ray J situation. Let's talk about this down below. And also include your social media information. If you're not on social media, include your email address. That way, if you win, I can send it to you, okay? Speaking of Soulja Toddler and Nia, I mean, Soulja Boy, he was like, you know what I'm saying? We done been through the humps and the, you know, the donuts and stuff, but we A1 right now, you dig? I'm just doing, you know, I'm Soulja Boy, tell him, you dig? Nia was like, you know what? Last season, it was just a lot. You know how Soulja can't keep, like, our personal life off of social media, but, you know, at the end of the day, I support him, and I'm not going anywhere, so we're just gonna see what happens. He's rehearsing for what single, I couldn't tell you. I don't keep up with the toddlers. I don't. But my bae, Fizz, came out of nowhere. Y'all know I love me some Lil Fizz. I have loved them since the B2K, I know that you wanted it. I love me some Lil Fizz when he had the little braids and he was like, yo, I'm only 16, what I need with a wife. Anyway, he is back on the scene. He is single as a dollar bill. He is so excited. You can tell that Fizz can be a one-woman man. You can tell because he gave his heart and his soul to Amanda, you know what I'm saying? But now he's like, cuckoo, I can be free as free. And his mixtape, you know, it's dropping. Lord Jesus. Fizz, I love Fizz, but as far as the rap, and hey boo, hey babe. Soulja Boy is just listening to Fizz and how excited he is about being single, and Soulja like, fuck, I want that. Fizz like, I mean, I know how you do, like, you ain't got no side pieces. Soulja was like, you know what, I like Pop-Tarts and toaster strudels. You know, I like variety. It's like road treats, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel for them how I feel for Nia. So, I mean, I appreciate her for that. I really do. That's why she's like my main dish. I really appreciate her letting me sling this dick everywhere. Like, I appreciate that. She a real one. What the entire hell? You know what? I don't get it. I really don't understand at the end of the day. No wonder Soulja Boy is still with Nia and saying this is my main squeeze, because she let him be with anybody and everybody. Like, Nia, what are you doing, girl? I don't... No, Rich Slabas and Moniece, they're doing like this trial run. He's here for a week, and I guess they're trying to play house. He's really trying to run a little bit, but she's so excited for her Pookie Bear. She's like, oh my god, I love you, Rich. She's like a little sloth on him. Y'all remember Zaboomafoo? She just hanging on him like that. And he's like, oh. She's like, I'm not one of those builder bitches that he's used to. I slob the knob like corn on the cob. And I'm just perfect for him. We're perfect together. I'm like, you know what? In a weird type of way, y'all do work. She's talking about baby Cameron and him meeting her mother. And his eyes are popping out of his head. He's like, hold up. Minna, No, I'm sorry. Your name is Moniece. It's just moving on very, very fast. Like, what are we doing? I'm like, there's Rich Dollaz. I knew it. Nikki Baby, like, I just love doing Nikki Baby and Tiara. They're like besties now because Tiara has a blazer line and Nikki Baby has the lingerie line, and they're just gonna come together to do a huge party. And they meet up with this young lady named Nas, and I was like the rapper. Come to find out, she is Soulja Toddler's side piece. I said, whoa. She says, you know what? Yeah, I can totally help y'all, with this party, but child, I'm having some guy issues. I was like, come on, script it, come on. And they're like, well, who is your dude? And she's like, well, I've been messing around with Soulja Boy. And they both like, the fuck? When? She gives them the background information. Nas and Nia used to be besties, and she met Soulja Boy through Nia, or it was the opposite way, and then she just slid in once they were taking a quote-unquote break, and she been screwing them, and Nia been screwing them for the past couple of years. So, child, sideline hoe, Monica. I just love how direct Nikki is, especially when she wants some information. She not gonna do like Tiara do. She said, look, I just want to know, are y'all fucking or not? Like, I really want to know this. Like, give me the tea, because, child, I can't keep asking you all these questions, and I really, really don't care. Yeah. Guys, this was the funny part. She was like, yeah, like last week. Ubagaba juice. Tiara has been reading her Iyanla books because she is giving all these women, including herself, life. She was like, girl, I mean, duh, you the side piece, punkin'. If he got Nia all out in public and you just sitting here on the side, like, you the side piece, punkin'. That's a word. Miles and Milan are at the strip club, and they are acting as though they're homies so that they can be out in the open together. Milan, they get back in the car, and he's like, oh my God, stay with me, Sam Smith. And Miles is like, hold up. You just wanted to kiss me, like, out in public? Like, you were really gonna do that? I was like, oh. Miles is like, look at here. I gotta move at my own pace. This is, like, moving too fast. So I gotta make sure that we're ready. And Milan is like, hold up. I'm ready. You're not, okay? I have everything in line for you, and you don't want it. All in all, Miles, he just not ready to move in. Like, call thing a thing, people. Milan, I don't know when he gonna be ready for you, boo. I don't know. Tiara's doing a photo shoot for her blazer line. I love the name Blaze Her. Aha! Loved it. Moniece is there, and you can tell she is so happy, and she is getting some on a regular basis all week because she got bows in her hair, her skin done cleared up, she just is calm, she talking about flowers and sunshine, and they all like, Lord, you are glowing. What is going on? She's like, oh my God, I have Richie D's D, and she's talking about his slong and everything, and I'm like, oh, gross. Oh God. Okay. So Amber is there. She's one of the motlers, and she's still holding on for Miles. No, girl. No, don't hold on in Vogue. It's just not gonna work. I knew Tiara had some mess up her sleeve. She's talking about how she's going to meet up with Princess, and she has this whole plan coming up and all this. I said, you know what? We were rooting for you. Nikki Baby is meeting with Nia because, Nikki can't hold tea. She gets the tea, then she has to give it back to you. She has to spill it all over the place, all over your clothes, everywhere. She has no couth. As soon as Nia hears the name Nas, she was like, you know what? I can't do Raggedy Ann bitches. I can't do her. And she's such a thought. She is such a thought. A thought. Nia ends up saying that she is super calm because she has already accepted what it is. AKA, I'm still gonna be with Soulja Boy even though he's screwing everybody around me. I just know what it is, and we have an understanding. I was about to throw up. I was so disgusted. I was like, girl, really? Like, you show people how to treat you. I'm trying to figure out what it is about Soulja Toddler. I ain't with him, so there you go. And Shaab, did y'all see the post yesterday that she did following the episode on, I believe it was Instagram, just talking about Nas, and I mean everybody she been screwing? I was reading it like this. I was like, ooh. She sounded delusional too, but I was like, Moniece and Rich, I'm really trying to like them. I'm really trying to accept them for what they are, but I knew something was bound to happen, like stupid out of nowhere. She's like, so how are we gonna make this work? He was like, you know what's really bothering me? That tattoo right there on your pinky toe. It's bothering me. I'm like, Rich, you will find anything in life so that you do not have to commit to somebody for the rest of your life. I'm like, you gonna die a real old man, lonely and alone with no nobody. Forever is really scaring me. Like, she likes Sprite and I like Coke. It's just not gonna work. It has nothing to do with anything, Rich. Like, are you ready or not? Because you just slinging this little girl along. You know she's vulnerable and she need love. And you just swooping in, effing people up. Princess is back and she's meeting up with Tiara and they're gonna see if they can be friendly for the cause. Bullshit. It's bull. Tiara was like, how are you and Ray? And she was like, well, one more incident and I'm going out of the door through the screen door too. And I'm going to take all the locks with me. Princess! Timmy loves his princess. Y'all remember Passions? I'm sorry. Tiara is so excited that they are on rocky terms. She was like, I've been at home for like 2 years. And I was like, you know what? Of course, Ray J likes you at home, girl, because he out doing who knows what. Happens all the time. Shit that has happened to me before. You were not born a hermit crab, girl. You are a human. Miles, he's making this nice little dinner for him and Miles. And they've been distant since the whole car argument. So he calling them and he like, hold up, where you at, babe? Like, you gotta make sure you're not late for this date. So Miles is at Amber's daughter's little dance event and he's like, you know what, I gotta come out to them, but I don't want it to mess up my relationship, especially with Zoe, because I'm gonna be here with her for the rest of her life. And that was just it. It was like a weird little segue, but okay. Princess is going out with Tiara Marie. She got on this real cute dress. I mean, tits all the way out, honey. And she is ready, and she like, did it. She is Pink Panther in it. And of course, scripted TV. Here comes Ray J just rolling up out of nowhere. I was like, really? I don't believe it. He was like, where you going? She was like, I'm going out. He was like weirdo. I was like, oh my God, get to the point. I'm just going out with my friends. And he was like, you know what, that bothers me. And then this is what made me holler. He said, you know what, I told you about having your titties out. You ain't even got on no bra. Like, the way he said it, like, it was hilarious to me. Like, I can't take Ray J seriously. He really ends up leaving. And she was like, and Tiara, she was right. I was like, burn, bold and the beautiful, having the have-nots. Next week, I just couldn't with them. I'm done. Niece is really getting this cover up, and Rich, he just sitting there, and he's like, you know what? This is really showing me where your head is at. Not, oh my God, babe, that's dope. I really appreciate it because it was really bothering me, and I'm gonna do on my part too. Ray J and his tuxedo coat meet up with Tiara because he just can't get that out of his brain. Like, oh my God, the princess went out, titties out, with Tiara too. I cannot do this. Tiara is delusional too. She thinking that she gonna get an apology. And he's like, apology for what? Like, I just want to know, like, what's going on with Princess? Like, why she talking to you? You heard me so much, Ray. Like, when we were in New York talking about I was slobbing knobs and alleyways, he was like, you probably were. I don't know where your mouth been. It wasn't my intention, though. Everybody feels as though they can put it wasn't my intention, though, to glaze something over. You could have said the dirtiest of dirty and then said, but it wasn't my intention. She was like, okay. Tiara has her fighting gloves on. She is ready to go. This is her master plan. Get inside with Princess, then to go back with Ray J so that they can break up. But Tiara, what does this do for you, sweetie? Nikki baby is going to Naz's boot camp and she has done invited like half the crew, including Nia. So when they all start walking up, Naz was like, who invited this bitch? And Nikki baby was like, I'm gonna do my stretches. Nikki baby. Guys, she was ready. She walked right over to Nia and was like, you know what? We got some talking to do. And Umagama juice, they going back and forth. Nia's balls dropped and she was like, I wish you would stop cursing at me. Stop cursing at me. Stop cursing. I mean, 20 times. I mean, they're talking over each other. Everybody's like, what? And then Nas says this. I'm still dealing with Dre, aka Soldier Toddler. Nia, the whole time, wanted to know this question. I don't know why. Everybody was like, why do you need to know this? How did you meet him, though? How were you introduced to him, though? When she finally says, well, you did, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. I said, girl, that makes no sense. I'm confused. Like, everybody was like, Nia, baby, what does that have to do with the price of eggs? Security had to break them up, and Nia was like, go fix your teeth, ho. I was like, wait 1 second. As far as, you know, we can't really talk about mouths here. We just can't. Let's make this a clean battle. And Nas, as she was taken away, was like, yo, nigga still like this pussy. Tell me how it tastes. I was like, oh, that is true, because you said it was about a week ago. Woo! This is some messy. It was some messiness. Messy. The whole time I was hollering how the security guy was just taking her out, and she was like a rag doll. It was so hilarious to me. Like, she was hanging on his arm, like, how I taste, ho! I was hollering. It was just, this show just, it's a kiki to me. Like, it has to be scripted, just the way that it is. I just be hollering, because there's no way in God's law, there's no way that this can be for real. Like, what? Y'all know I love Black ink. And this is all I'm gonna say. Duchess, you want a $2 million house here in North Carolina? Are you kidding me, ma'am? Do you know what you could have here in North Carolina for the price? Girl, you better get your entire life. For once, I agree with Caesar. Like, we gonna be working our asses off for the rest of our life, ma'am. She was like, I'm gonna do it on my own. Girl, stop. Chill out. I can't with Donna, her new boo, and shit. I just can't. It's just a bunch of shit. I cannot with them. I love Black ink, but sometimes this show, I'm like, but next week gonna be good when Caesar bring up that prenup. It is time for the shout outs. This is in no particular order. You guys need to check out Urel's YouTube channel, Spilling All the Tea. I love the name Honey. He does reviews on shows as well as media. So get into him. The JTWS, Just Talking with Sam podcast. This is all about music, comedy, and general info. Check out JTWS. Next up is another YouTube channel, According to Tony, and she does reviews, she does vlogs, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So make sure to show her some love. I have lots of love for my fellow creatives. Big old shout outs to Lab525. She's a graphic designer, a web designer, and much, much more. You guys need to check out her website. She is very, very talented. So if you need some work done, shout her a holler, dog. Last but not least is a cooking channel. I'm so excited about this because I absolutely love cooking and I love her personality. Check out Saber's Cooking. She makes her own recipes and much, much more. Check her out and show her some love. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to head over to my website to enter the Pro Bar giveaway. Make sure to comment down below for extra entries. And like I said in the PSA, if you have something you want me to check out, make sure to send me an email. I will see you on the next review. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye!